you doing? Is that right? You crazy girl. Alright, so that hurts a little bit. But yeah, I am a good girl, Chloe. Doing this different than everybody else did it. Everybody immediately cut the roof off and weakened it right away. My dad did this when I was 9 years old. With Geo Firefly 4-door. He did this when I was 9. What he did was he just chopped that off, boom, folded the roof down to add support, and that was it. And I hauled scrap, I hauled all kinds of stuff in it. So my plan with this build is to get rid of those stupid stripes. Those things are ugly. Anyways, and if you want to know how those are held in, they're just it won't let me clear up in there, but there's a couple pop rivets in the door that you can hammer or break off, and they'll come out. Yeah, you'll have about 4 holes per strip, but nothing a Bondo can't fix, I guess. I don't have a welder, so I'm gonna be bolting the back door shut. As you can see, I already have holes there. There was bolts in there holding it shut, and then there's one down there holding it shut. And then this right here, these are all the tools I've been using: drill, knife, sledgehammer, pry bar, and yes, a butcher knife. Look at that thing. This butcher knife cut all of that. It cut all of this. It just cut it all out. You put it in there, use a hammer, as you can tell, smash it out. So now I'm gonna do that side. But my goal with this is it's a frame for the car, right? So before I do any cutting, I move this to right here. It's gonna be my support for my wall. I'm gonna put it to both doors. So see, it goes in. Yeah, it's gonna have a bit of about an inch gap to match up. But I got lots of metal around. I'm gonna make it work. And then I'm gonna cut the roof. And then I'm gonna maybe cut about here on the frame part. Cut the frame part away and use this part of the frame and the back to help secure down, if you can kind of understand what I mean. So like the inside, peel it down with the roof. The roof goes down like this, and then attach the frame side to this frame, because that's all frame. It's all frame in there. And then I'm going to use the outside part of the frame for the door as my little piece here. And then I got the trunk over there for the top for the sheet metal to cover both sides up. And then I cut the sunroof so I can still make it go up and down. People just immediately start cutting from the top of the car. You don't do that. You just don't do that. Because right on the roof, you don't know what's underneath it. And before I did this, I took it all apart, and there was all wiring harnesses and everything in there I didn't want to wreck and lose, right? So I'm gonna, right there, crease, and then that's where the roof's gonna bend down to here. And then I'm gonna cut the bed this height, but up as far as I can go, probably all the way to here. Cut it here, and I'm gonna use this part to fold over itself and tack it in there into itself, if you kind of understand that. And I'm gonna use that support up there, that frame support. I'm gonna use it for the bottom as well. This is gonna be very, very, very secure. What I'm doing is I don't have a welder, so I'm gonna be buying riv nuts and rivets. I got a riv nut gun and a rivets coming, and riv nuts, and I'm going to riv nut it all together, And I also got some seam tape coming, so I'm going to seam tape it all together as well. Like that stuff right there. That stuff that I just had to smash and hammer through. I'm also getting a seam tape because obviously I have a hammer and pry bar, you know. It's not going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful when I'm done, I'll tell you that. I just don't want to use a grinder until needed. I have pretty crappy roommates and they are bleeping about the hydro right now, so whatever. But yeah, I'm very excited for this transformation. Yeah, it's going to be a one-seater because I'm going to make over there for my dogs. Yeah, I love my dogs that much. That whole side of the car truck is just going to be for my dogs. It's going to be a dog bed there as big as I can get it for both of them to sit. But yeah, thank you for watching my videos and helping me with suggestions and comments. Let me know what things are, all that fun stuff. I truly appreciate all the support I've been getting from everybody. I truly honestly didn't think I'd be getting people watching my stuff like this, but I truly appreciate it. This is it is my Bleepers Creations channel. I was making my riding lawnmowers before I got a vehicle again, and I'm just a tinkerer. I like to do things, so this is why I'm doing this. It's gonna be nice. I think this is gonna be nice when it's done. So yeah, I already got that all loosened up from there. I'm gonna use that support as well. I'm gonna use all the supports. I'm gonna try to keep the frame as stiff as possible. And then I'm also gonna document the safety in process. So everybody says, oh, you're not gonna be able to safety it. Well, the people do this all the time in the States and all around the world. I've seen one person do it in Canada, but I've never actually seen one of them around, ever. So everybody's like, you're not going to be able to safety it, blah, 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 blah. But I've worked in body shops, I've worked in mechanic shops, I kind of know what I'm doing. I've worked in framing, house framing, metal framing. I helped, when I was in a union, I helped up in Owen Sound, Ontario, building the medical clinic up there. And those were all I-beams and all that stuff, so I know how to weld. I just don't have a welder. So if I had a welder, I'd be welding the door shut. I'd be doing everything better. But I don't have a welder. I was stupid and fucking got rid of it. Pardon my language, but I'm very upset at myself for that. I bought it, used it for 5 minutes, and sold it. But that's the joys of not being the richest person in the world, right? You gotta do what you gotta do to survive. But I truly appreciate it. Thank you guys, and keep up to date on everything. Today I plan on getting the... I've only worked maybe 4 hours on this, so it hasn't been much. So today I plan on getting all this over here, this all supported, getting everything all supported and tight, and then go from there. Yeah, thanks. Sorry guys.